All right. Hope all y'all having a good day, whatever you're doing, a good week. Hopefully y'all are having a good one. This is episode 27 of the Frozen Ice Perspective Show. Go check out www.frozenice.shop if you want to support the channel. Today we got Franky Deluxe in the house. It's been a while since he's last been on, but he's been making a lot more music and stuff like that. So welcome back.
What's good? Shout out Frozen Perspective. Shout out Frozen Ice. Frankie Deluxe fucks with that shit all day.
Yeah.
This shit, Dusty's doing exactly what he's got to do. Don't be sleeping on the podcast. It's going to be one of the biggest podcasts out there here pretty soon.
We'll
Frankie
see.
Deluxe going to be one of the biggest artists out there pretty soon. So, but this is inside me and Dusty. This is the background. Y'all want to know a little bit about us? Check out those podcasts. This is going to be my third one with Dusty.
And it's December the 26th, 2023. It's been a good year. It's been a good year for me. What about you?
Yeah, I say it didn't go like as expected, Like I expected more out of the year, but I mean, when I really look back at the whole year, like it was a win. Like, I got that shit with Dizzy Wright out. The things came out with Dizzy Wright, Cassius, Bobby DeBar Jr., Demrick.
These are the things.
Yeah, that's got like 60K on YouTube.
These are the things.
Like 20K, 25K on Spotify. So
yeah, that's running up.
Definitely a win. I'm not making a living off this shit yet, but we're seeing the growth. Like my Spotify, like I went from making like 25 cents, 32 cents a month, sometimes like 5-10 cents to like up to like $1 or $2 consistently, and then I actually was up to like $44 in 1 month, and then 15-20 bucks, like actually starting to like see the money go up. So it's like really like just the continuous growth. Like I said last year I wanted to make money off this shit starting this year on my streams, and I did. Like I made more than I made before. So, and me and Dusty dropped some fire ass YouTube shit. We got some new videos. We continue to level up our music videos. Like if you want the video, if you want it to be dope, like, and you want it to be directed and all that shit, like you're going to have to like pay a little bit, but like it's worth it because like the vision is there. Like the vision is there all the way through. Like everything I do, I always put my all into it. Dusty always puts his all in that shit. And we just keep it pushing, just like this podcast. Another episode. So you talked about getting paid, hockey stick growth pattern, already seeing in the revenue from the music. We already talked about you don't have any goals for next year, but you're just going to consistently keep on doing making music, you said. Yeah, I just feel like every year I'm always like, oh, this is the year my life changes, and it's like I need to kind of let go of that. Like I just need to enjoy the ride. Like we don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow, so
holding that's a lot of energy too. Like holding that with you.
Yeah, and like thinking about it, and like like I wouldn't say any year's been a failure because I'm always dropping new shit. I'm always leveling up. I'm always getting more connected. I'm always like building the brand. My performances are getting better every time I get on stage. Like it's another level, like, but that's what I'm trying to bring every time. Like I got this new shit coming out with produced by Sergeant Slaughter Gang Kid Hazel and fucking Free Souls on that, and shout out Free Soul. That man is pretty tight. I actually found him by him and Kid Hazel were working together, and I was like actually listening, and I was like, damn, this dude's gas. So hit him up, got the verse. It's coming out soon. That shit's hard as fuck, you know what I'm saying? So
I can't wait to be listening to that. I heard a little snippet of it earlier. It's gas. I really like the lyrics and the creativity coming from Free Soul. It's a lot of positivity, and I really like it. It's a kind of the same style of music, or same like positivity rap, I would say, that you're kind of pushing. You guys are doing your own thing, and I love it. You know, every song you make is just like, the last one you dropped,
Put me in the box, I
knew better, that YouTube video, that hasn't gotten old yet.
Yeah.
That still hasn't gotten old.
Hey, but hey, it's just the like blessings, like the production is just crazy. Like Kid Hazel killed that shit. Like 44.
Kid Hazel's so far.
Shout out 44.
And 44.
He's been putting on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This man is growing. I mean, there's just like, I got like good people fucking with me, so I just got to continue to grow. And you know, I'm doing it for me, but I'm also doing it for everyone that believes in me.
Your light's on.
But yeah, so I'm just fucking ready. I got this new shit coming out. Shout out Sonus. I be fucking with him too. He produced High to this. I haven't made a ton of stuff with him, but he is fire. And he was like hitting me up, and he was like, man, it's been a year since we made a song. And I just like gotta fuck with it. If you're like fucking with me, you want me on your shit that bad, I want to make music with you. So if you fuck with me, contact me. Like, it might take me some time. I've been like really taking my time on shit. I'm really just trying to make really, really quality music now. Like, it's not about pumping it out every week. It's about making some shit that is gonna get played. And like Dusty said, it ain't gonna get old. That's the goal.
It's that quality over quantity.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, no,
but I'm still gonna be more consistent than everybody else.
Hell yeah. Do you wanna run that snippet for them now?
Well, I was gonna say, should I fucking just play the beat and rap my verse live?
Yeah, you should give them the live.
You think that should be hard?
It will be.
It is. I guess we'll see how it goes. The beat is right here.
Did you hook up to the Anchor?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
New speaker.
It sounds nice. All right, we'll see how this goes. 100 yards, I'm a run it just to do it again. I'm Mike Tyson, ear biting in the ring. There's no friends. Ooh. Ain't backing down in the corner. I'ma fight till the end. Ooh. I thugged it out through the struggle. When the cards getting shuffled, kept some aces in my pocket. Another language, what she talking? Only coming for some commas. Want a closet like Foot Locker. Air Force Ones and some Jordans. Cherry red like a bottom. Hail Mary, Trevor Lawrence. Riding in my Jaguar. And the king got two sides. See, I'm walking in the sky. I could never force a vibe. Baby hot like summertime, but they always go away. Guess it's just another day. If it ain't about a song, this is what I gotta say. Like you came to ball, now I'm living large. These fancy cars, I don't really need them, but I'ma start a wedding light when you face the dark. Yeah, Anubis, I'ma weigh your heart. I don't get involved, let you came to ball. Now I'm living large. All these fancy cars, I don't need them, but I'm a star. Yeah, let me weigh your heart.
Hey. Yeah.
So that shit's gas, you know what I'm saying? Fire production, shout out Kid Hazel. Always, once again, always shout out all the producers out there fucking with me, and all the producers grinding, just fucking with other artists, because, you know, the rapper is nothing without that producer. Then, and like, you know, that production really just takes your shit to the next level. Like, you always got to be fucking with, you got to be on the best beats you can be on, like, because you're competing with me, I'm competing with you. If my production is better, if my sound is better, if my quality is better, if my videos are better, if my lyrics are better, like, you ain't gonna be able to compete. But like, that's why I'm always trying to step up. Like so producers, if you ain't going harder than who I'm fucking with, like, you gotta step your shit up. And it's not like disrespect to you, like, but there's levels to this shit, and like what I realized.
What you're
like,
saying is gonna make people better in the long run.
Yeah,
you know, it's only gonna make everything better.
Yeah,
more competition is better.
Yeah, I mean, and we wanna really like impact the world with this shit and like bring something special to the community and that like
Mm-hmm.
have some real shit going on. And I've
Mm-hmm.
always like wanted this shit so bad, but the older I get, the more I just like enjoy things, and that's what I'm really trying to do is start enjoying music again. It's not that I haven't enjoyed it, but it's been a big learning curve in the last like 2 years just because I'm really trying to step my shit up. And I realized this was a business, but I got to remember to have fun too because that's why I
Mm-hmm.
started. I love this shit. And I just got to, let it all fall into place and not worry. Like, God has a plan, and I just got to believe in that plan.
Mm-hmm. That was well said. Yeah, you do have to follow the plan at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Listen to your gut. Listen to your gut. Tell what it tells you. Cashy, chill. Um, yeah, man. I think that song's gonna be so gas. What's the name of it? Do you know?
It's called Anubis.
Anubis.
And
Okay.
like Anubis,
Okay.
I'm gonna weigh your heart. So if you don't know who Anubis is, Anubis basically, when you die, you meet Anubis, and he weighs your heart against a feather. And if your heart weighs more than the feather, you go to hell. And if your heart, if the feather is heavier than your heart, you go to heaven.
So your heart's gotta be light as a feather,
Yeah,
lighter than a
your
feather.
heart has to be lighter than a feather. Because they say like, oh, you have a heavy heart, you know.
So does that mean you gotta leave it all every day out?
Well, you just gotta try the best you can. Like no one's ever gonna always make the right decisions, you know. But yeah, you just gotta try to stay true to yourself, you know. And that heart is your maze, and if you
Mm-hmm.
continuously, follow something that you're not, you're gonna lose yourself, and your heart's gonna become heavy because, you know,
I think
went
yeah,
the wrong way.
you should love every moment of your life because at the end of your life, if you don't love, you may regret not loving.
Yeah, 100%.
You know, so that's my take on life. Love.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta. Yeah, it's like all right. Life, all right. So life is all about forgiveness because if you hold on, you ain't gonna be able to move on. You know, especially when you leave here. So it's all about forgiveness, and and it's also about no judgment. Like people might be like, "Oh, you crazy" when you say that, but we're just supposed to, like Dusty was saying, just love each other and like be on that vibe and love people for who they are rather than trying to make them be something they're not, you know. And judgment is for God, like Tupac said, only God can judge me now.
Only God can judge
Only
me
God can
now.
judge me. Only God can judge me now.
What was the first rap song you listened to?
Fuck, dude.
Mine was Regulators.
Dude, I honestly couldn't tell you. It was actually weird. Like I always listen to like 50 Cent and shit. Like when I go over to my homie's house. But when I was a kid, like I had an older sister, so she was always playing like some like Fallout Boy and like
The pop
yeah,
boy band.
yeah, boy band like red
Mhm.
jumpsuit apparatus. I mean, there's a lot of I'll take some. There's a lot of good bands, but I feel like that's also where I kind of get my style from when I make this more like alternative hip hop, is like listening to all that kind of music. But I remember I like listened to hip hop like when I was younger, probably a lot of Eminem, just like the classic, But 50 Cent, Hey Baby, Hurricane Chris.
Mine was a lot of like rock, like AC/DC also, and but I guess that's not rap, but that was like
Oh, it could be any music. All
yeah,
that music's good, man.
yeah. Mine was like more. That's what my dad played a lot. Was the AC/DC. Then Warren G, Nate Dogg, Regulators was on his playlist.
Yeah, the classics. I remember my freshman. Actually, I was in 8th grade and I played hockey and I was on like the older team. So all those kids were like freshmen, and that was the year I was like exposed to like so much shit. Like I listened to like Tech Nine, 3 6 Mafia, like fucking. They would just be playing Immortal Technique, like. Just like they always showed all the freshmen Dance with the Devil, and
Oh, that song. Ugh.
yeah, but Immortal Technique is a legend, just one of the great when it comes to storytelling.
Yes, yes,
Like very vivid, very
Yes.
good with the words, very impressive. But
punctual too.
But yeah, fucking yeah, a lot of that kind of music Um, yeah, I listen to a lot of rock too, but I just like listen to hip hop. I really like some like alternative music and like you know I don't even know like
Like
that's
the
yeah like honestly I really like what's his name? He sings Helen back.
you like the techno?
I
You
forgot.
know, like the
No,
you
I'm
know,
not gonna
like
say I
no.
don't like techno, but I like the words. I'm like a words guy. Like I like the words more than the beat. But these days,
I feel
if
like your lyrics can paint that picture too.
yeah, I feel like when I'm really in my bag with myself, like, but as it's just like as the older I get, the more I like. I don't know. It's like not. It's like different now, but I think it's for a good reason. Like I think I just need to learn to re-enjoy it. You know, because I've been at
Find the
this
love a
shit
little bit,
so long. It's
rekindle the fire.
yeah, it's why I didn't set any goals because like every year, like I said, I'm always like, this is the year, like, and then now we're through that year, and it's like,
That might have changed everything. That might be what you needed. You know,
yeah,
now the universe is just gonna do its little magic. You know,
yeah, and I believe in the universe completely. I just feel the energy still, like even when I don't, it's still there. So
I feel it too, man. I mean, you are one of the most creatives I've ever met. You know,
yeah,
it's there.
yeah,
You got the talent. You just got to keep on working and grinding and never stop with it. Like it may fade and come back, like you say, but at least you're learning how to love it again. Yeah,
yeah,
that's the most important thing.
yeah. I'm just ready, like for that break, like.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, I feel like when you stress about things, they never come. So instead of worrying
Yeah,
about the break,
true.
it's about appreciating the ride. And like
Yeah,
right now is never coming back, so I gotta enjoy this right now while it's here. Cause tomorrow,
shit's so true.
like Dusty is my brother, so like tomorrow I could call him whatever, but we'll never have this exact energy again. You
Mm-hmm.
know, today when it's
Yeah,
tomorrow.
because things change, things happen. But yeah, this shit won't change right here. This video's forever.
Hell yeah. This shit you gonna be watching this in 500 years. Y'all
Yeah.
gonna turn this shit on and be like, we listen to Frankie Deluxe. Let's see what he has to say. And y'all gonna be like, damn, Frankie's message changed the world.
What's up, great ancestors?
Yes. Well, we're the
Or, I
ancestors.
mean, yeah.
Welcome, world and children. We are your ancestors.
We are your ancestors.
We need to be positive and love everyone.
Love is the key.
We all love each other for all the differences we have with each other. I feel like the most unique people are the weirdest people. And they always get hated on for being so different. But it's like, honestly, those are like the most
Catch it.
beautiful people. Like the weird people who aren't afraid to like be weird, like the most beautiful.
The most beautiful.
Like I'm weird, I'm beautiful. Like Action Bronson
Beautiful.
said, beautiful like a horse's.
Beautiful like a horse's. I remember that.
I forgot the exact flow and the song, but good bar.
Yeah, it's all about love. Love each other, I hope all y'all have a prosperous rest of 2023 and into 2024. Yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap it up here soon because people are coming back here in the crib and the dogs are just gonna go crazy. Do you got any last words for the fans? Your millions of fans?
I guess I would just say, just remember to follow your heart and love yourself and appreciate every single moment, and just remember to enjoy every day. Don't let the stress get to you. Don't let the pressure get to you, whether it's your job or your home, being a father, being a mother, don't let the judgment of others affect you. Don't let that shit get to you. Just make sure you keep your head up and know that like the tough times are really just here to create the better times because when we hit that low and bounce back, it's always going to be bigger than the last time. So, I've fallen a lot in my life, but the one thing I always do is bounce back. And every time I bounce back higher and higher. And this time, hopefully this year, you know, I take it to the stars, you know.
That was beautiful. Episode 27, Frozen Ice Perspective Show.
Yeah.
We out. Peace.
Franky Deluxe, Frozen Ice. Peace.